Hey everyone, welcome back to the Might and Magic 6 Completionist run. Now in this video, I did say we were gonna be doing the Hall of the Fire Lord, and that is indeed the plan. But before that, as seems to be the pattern, we do have a couple of little chores to take care of. First one is just pretty simple. We need to go here
Hello?
and
Yes.
become expert light magic. That just means Serena's now going to be ready when the time comes to become master. Next thing, I've decided, based on the fact that our main bottleneck preventing us from just charging into high level areas is Alexis's skill distribution. Meaning I want to get air magic up to 12. I then need to get both meditation and disarm trap up. So that, well, she has a few extra spell points when we need her to cast Starburst, and also so that we don't have to sit outside and constantly be loading our save game if we want to open a trap without getting killed. So I'm just gonna give all of these horseshoes to Alexis right away. The added bonus is that this will free up a small amount of space in Roderick's inventory, and I think we should do it like this, and like that, like this. And, okay, we're good for now. What can we do with Alexis now? She's got quite a few skill points. Let's raise air magic to 12. I don't think you actually need 12 points to train to master. I think you just need the promotions, but I'm giving her more skill points than that just because when we do need her to cast damaging spells like Lightning Bolt or Implosion, obviously it's a much more efficient use of mana if they do a lot of damage. So for that reason, I'm doing that. And I think next, I'm gonna raise Disarm Trap, and not quite ready to become a master in that just yet. But you know what? We'll get there eventually. Next, we are just gonna go straight to Bootleg Bay and head to the Hall of the Fire Lord, which is round about there. So, I'm just gonna fly straight there. No need to cut the video because it is a straight flight. No enemies harassing us on the way. Although, what I will do is I'll quickly stop over at the Fountain of Magic. Hopefully recover some spell points. I don't know if the Fountain of Magic can run out. I would hope not, because otherwise it would be, you know, pretty disappointing for having such a grand name. Indeed, it at least was able to fully restore Zoltan that time. So, right. That's good. Now, let's go. What's lying on the ground? No, I'm not picking up ingredients. I'm done with alchemy for a while. Alright. As always, let us save outside. Alright, we're inside.
Uh, where are we?
Well, Roderick, we're in this dungeon.
Got it.
We see a journal fragment. Apparently there's a strange creature somewhere here. We'll give 1 piece of amber to Zoltan, 1 to Serena. That's a door that we can't do anything with. That's a door that we can do something with. Inside this bag we find 2 more pieces of amber. Give 1 to Roderick, 1 to Alexis. Okay. Give that to you to sell eventually. What we need to do now is this right here. I'm gonna make this other save here, just in case for some reason we need to load our save from before we entered. Just in case. To talk to the Lord of Fire.
Salutations.
He has a quest for us. So there are doors warded with powerful magic in the north, and he needs us to unward the doors. Okay. He also has something to say about his servants who can assist us. He's pretty vague about who they are and how they're going to help us. I mean, they'll teleport us back here, but we'll find them later on. There's also a strange creature somewhere here. Interesting. Interesting. Let's make sure there's nothing we can do there. Nothing else there. We can leave if we want, but we're not going to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Bless. We're gonna fall down. I'm gonna run to the side of the room. We find some goblins. Nothing too interesting. And here we see the gimmick of this dungeon is that to proceed forwards you need to fall down into one of these pits, and that'll lock you into that area until you've gotten to the end of it and you know, hopefully made some progress. And I've made one editorial decision before going into this video, is that unlike in the Temple of Sansa and certain other places where if I got stuck on a puzzle I would reload, or not reload, but put the video on pause while I figured it out to spare you me wandering around aimlessly. In this case, I'm gonna leave all that in. The only thing I'll cut out is the boring combat, because combat is not unique to this dungeon. You could have long fights anywhere. But I want to give you an accurate sense of just how much of a thing this puzzle in this dungeon is. And the only thing I remember vaguely is that the first area we have to jump into is this one. I'm not even 100% sure about that, but you know what? I'm committed. I'm just gonna jump through. And I think we momentarily saw possibly a graphical glitch on the way down or something. But yeah, so we're down here. And as you can see, there's a new enemy type. We're fighting ogres as well as goblins. That felt good. I mean, these are some of the weakest enemies in the game, but still, it does feel good whenever you can just instantly clear a room full of enemies. The other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to see if the effects of this and another thing with the same enchantment would stack. So I'm just gonna observe Roderick for a while. And I'll see how quick he is, and then at some point after I've gotten a sense of how fast he is with this item, I'll equip the other one on him and I'll see if it makes a difference. And here you can see that ogres are actually kind of a big deal. Especially ogre chieftains. They have a fair amount of health. They do a decent amount of damage.
God, man, that was good.
And they are going to be the main threat to us in this dungeon. Regular ogres, I'm not too bothered by. Ogre raiders can be quite troublesome. Alright. This one is down. Alright. Now, it's early enough that I could just use my spell points from Serena, but I'm gonna just set a town portal and I'm gonna go to New Sorpigal to heal. Yeah, this is gonna be my main tactic for basically the rest of the series.
Can we assist you?
In lieu of
Luck be with you.
you know, making Serena cast heal 15 times, or resting inside the dungeon and thereby wasting in-game time, I'm just gonna cast the town portal and Lloyd's Beacon. Now we've got some chests, which hopefully we should be able to open with no issue, and it appears it's not even trapped, which is good. This one was trapped. We found another piece of amber. Flame arrow, we can sell that. Okay. Another chest. Another piece of amber.
I don't know.
Aha!
120. Yeah, that's okay to sell. Another chest. That's not great. I guess I will take potions. And here we find stone faces. I'm not going to click on the stone face just yet, because these are, I believe, the servants that the Fire Lord was talking about. And they will help us by teleporting us back. But I'm not ready to go back just yet. Okay. Goblins, I'm okay with. I could fight hundreds of them without breaking a sweat. There's gonna be something here. Alright. Come on. Alright. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't see. Here's the other annoying gimmick of this little dungeon, is that there are holes all over that you can fall down, and if you don't know exactly where they are, it will throw you somewhere that you didn't want to go. Which is why save often. I was not ready to fall down a hole. Just gonna save again. Gonna go down just to get a sense of... Yeah, see, it wasn't even really visible at all. It's hard to see. It looks like it could be another ground texture, but it's really just a hole. What I wanted to do was I wanted to go up here. Come on. And I believe this is just another place that we could have fallen down from that main room with all the different passageways. Now I'm kind of blind in the sense that I don't know exactly where to go. But as long as I'm going somewhere new, I'm gonna count that as a kind of progress. Alright, alright. Finding some okay piles of gold. What we have here is a door. We've got more ogres. As long as they... As I see more enemies just materialized. Let's give ourselves room and fight them like this. And again, never charge blindly into rooms, especially big rooms, because you will find yourself completely surrounded by enemies quite often. This door seems to have shut. Perhaps it's on a timer. Alright. I think these might be the last few ogres, at least in that section of this So far, Roderick doesn't seem that much faster than the rest of the party. It is annoying that I have to keep opening this door, but oh well. I've got a chest over here with nothing interesting. I will take that. Can I mix it in here? No, I can't. You know what? I'll mix a blue potion because we don't have any of those.
It worked.
Sure, why not? Let's free up some space. Like this, kind of. I will be happy once we're totally done with alchemy and I can throw all these potions out.
Got it.
Alright, this is fine. I'm not gonna pick up any more potion bottles. Is this a door? Nope. Is this a door? No. This is a stone face. Okay. We have more enemies inside. Goblins from the sound of it. Alright, come on. That felt good. Alright, what's going on over here? Alright, now here... Whoop. Is... Yeah, okay, there's a graphical glitch when you kind of fall into the wall. Yeah. Kind of like a Hall of Mirrors effect. So I think now we have to interact with one of these stone faces. And I've heard that they will take amber as payment. From you, although it doesn't look like they did. But just in case, I'm gonna set a beacon up here, replacing the old one. Yeah. Where are we gonna go now? Well, I wanna go down, back into this room. Now, anybody's guess which of these paths to fall down. Let's go opposite to what we did last time. Let's go northwest. See what happens.
That was too bad enough.
Got some enemies to fight. That's at least a sign that this is indeed a new area. I'm just gonna check how far we are from our next levels. Oh, wow. What good timing. We're already ready to train. That's good. Okay. Goblins I'm okay with, as long as there aren't a bunch of ogres. See, here's another hole down here that's hard to see. And I'm just gonna go around. What enemies are inside this room? Ogres, yep. Yep. Let's be... Ogre Chieftain. Let's be cheesy, because we can see their... the tips of their swords peeking out. That means they are targetable in melee. So I'm just gonna do this for a while. I'm just gonna reposition. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is not what I wanted. Let me cast Bless. Oh, he, okay, lesson learned. Don't try to reposition, just be happy whenever you're in a good defensive position. Don't get greedy. Alright. Alright, just gonna... Yes, I know, this is riveting gameplay, but... I do not want to expose myself to too much danger. And as long as we can bring the harder enemies towards us one or two at a time, that's fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, these kinds of tight corners are not good places to be fighting enemies like these legitimately. And already... Oh, you're not diseased, you're poisoned. Ugh. You're gonna take forever to recover. Alright. Alright, let's relax. Ogre Chieftain is down, that's good. Ogre Raider. Okay, that was cheap. Excuse me? Excuse me? And your thing is broken, so I'm gonna load. Combat in this game is always an experience. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Something... There we go. There we go. We're, There we go. Alright. Alright. And there's another door over here. All wards must be destroyed. So maybe we've come here earlier than we should have. Not even sure how this puzzle is meant to work. Because it's very vague in the instructions it gives you. And I'm sure we're about to find enemies in this room. No? No? I guess not. I don't like this. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. Although we've come to another section that we could have fallen down. So just gonna go back to that room, make sure there isn't anything else, and I think there was a spot that we could fall down. Somewhere in this room, or in... yeah, we can't. Or in an earlier room, or somewhere in this room, I think, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's just cure some wounds. Bless is about to run out, so let's cast that again. Now let's fall down. What horrors await us? Oh boy, what is going on? What is going on? Is there a safe spot? Kind of. Kind of. Uh-oh. This is in fact not a safe spot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Healing Touch. Let's see if we can get out of this semi-legitimately. Let's cast Cure Wounds. Let's cast... I mean, you can't really do anything. Let's just skip your turn. Skip your turn. Cast Lloyd's Beacon. Set a beacon. We don't need the Temple of the Fist anymore. And can you Town Portal? Yes, you can. Let's cure some more wounds. You can take down this goblin. More enemies are coming from that side. That's okay. You can skip your turn. You can hit that shaman. Kill that shaman. Skip your turn. I'm just waiting for Zoltan to get his next turn. Alright, now Town Portal back to New Sorpagal. Oh boy. So we kind of got the handle of that situation.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
You can see why that dungeon might not be everyone's cup of tea, because of the amusing gimmick of throwing you into places where you're not sure what enemies are there. And now, as you can see, because we did the area transition, the enemies were reset back to where they were supposed to be. What I'm going to do is,
Too easy.
I know enemies are coming down that corridor, so I took down one of them. This chieftain really has to go. There are multiple chieftains. And we just wasted a bunch of hits taking down a goblin. Okay, we need to be a bit more intelligent about who we target. And it seems Wizard Eye has run out. Okay, Chieftain has gone down. That's good. Okay, I need you to cure our friend Zoltan. Okay, Zoltan, I need you to target the chieftain. Okay, good. Okay. Now I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine now. I'm just gonna keep on saving. Okay. Okay. Hate how they've focused down Zoltan. Oh, that guy's running away. Alright, I think we're fine. Although, it is annoying the way our damage is being spread out, because they keep moving back and forth, and I'm not able to take targets down. Alright, now we really need Wizard Eye. Alright, let's save again. Alright. What else was there inside this room? Yet another place to fall down. Okay. I really do not like this. A bunch of doors that we can open. What did you find? I
Aha!
guess it's valuable enough to sell. Alright, let's see what's going on in this room. There's a stone head over there. We don't want to do anything with that. There are cages. Some of these might have things in them. None of them do? Okay. That's fine too. Oh my god. What? Now, kiting enemies back here, we just want to make sure we don't fall into any of the holes.
Yes, we got him.
Chieftain is down, so I don't think the rest of these guys are going to be an issue. What did you find?
I don't know.
It's a useless dagger. Alright. Cure some wounds. Cast Bless. Oh, okay, these are only goblins. Okay, nothing of note of yet another place to fall down. Oh my god. Oh my god. This dungeon. I really don't like it. No idea what's going on with this. What? Excuse me? Excuse me, what? What happened?
Got him.
Well, we do have our beacon from the dungeon entrance, so I'm not too worried, but I do want to know what just happened there. There's a stone face that can transport us. I don't want to be transported. I want to go here because this seems to be a new area. Okay. What's going on here? There is Another stone face.
Got it.
Another chest.
Very nice.
Oh boy.
Ah.
Yeah, you can sell that. We'll take the amber.
Ah.
Yeah, well, that's actually pretty good to sell. Yet another place to fall down. Oh my god. And don't know what the best thing to do now is. I guess I'll just heal and fall down this hole and see what happens. There are goblins in here.
Got him. That was too easy.
Yeah. I will be amazed if this video comes in at under an hour. I will be shocked. Okay, so this took us back out into this big room. And let's also take a look at the map. Now, tell me, if you were shown a map that looked like this, how would that make you feel? Because to me, this is almost completely incomprehensible. And the problem is, the reason it's like that is because this is a very three-dimensional dungeon, but the map is just all the rooms smushed together in one really minimalist 2D overlay. And I don't know if you ever played Daggerfall, the second Elder Scrolls game. So people like to say, you know, the map system in that game was confusing. But at least the maps in Daggerfall did give some sense of the 3D nature of the places that they were mapping, which I think is much more useful than this style of mapping now. Okay, we've made some sort of progress, although may have made a mistake saving the game like that. In fact, I'm gonna set another beacon. Yep. We just need we just need Zoltan to survive long enough to take us out. I think we'll be fine.
Help!
Maybe we won't. Oh boy. See, we have a very difficult enemy. Luckily, somehow, we survived those attacks. And I'm gonna beacon back to... Not beacon, I'm gonna portal back to New Tropical. And we're gonna heal. Before I heal, I'm gonna cure poison on Alexis. And gonna... How much would it cost to cure poison? Only 10 gold, even if you're poisoned. Well, that's good to know. That is genuinely good to know.
Be with you.
Alright. Bless is active for a while. I'm gonna cast Heroism. And... now we're gonna beacon back. As you can see, because we did an area transition, everyone's at full health. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill an ogre chieftain. I'm gonna save, hopefully kill the other ogre chieftain as well. Alright, we might even be able to kill this fallen defender, which, by the way, is the quote-unquote strange creature we heard about earlier. We're doing good damage to it. You need to heal up. He's more than half down already. Come on. Come on. Okay, we can do this. Nice. And looting him gave us a key. Not that key, this key. The chest key, which is another fairly vague name for an item. But nonetheless, we have it. And whoa, 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 what is this? Another place where you could fall down when you're not ready to. And I think what you're supposed to do is that chest a trap? Like, it's not a real chest. You're just... You go towards it and you fall down. Is that what's going on? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna try and jump over to it. Okay, now we are sitting on top of this chest.
Got it.
No. It is in fact a real chest.
Aha!
But it was just not very accessible. Now, that chest puts us down here. I'm gonna do the beacon thing yet again, because we've lost a bunch of health. Come on. Sultan. Not beacon, now we want a town portal. Whew. Fortunately, the temple is open most hours of the day.
Closed.
It's closed for a few hours.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
And because we've been awake so long, that's why everyone got weak for a second. We do have to rest eventually, or people will start going insane, and that's not just an exaggeration. There is an actual condition in this game called insanity. And if you're awake too long, your characters will, in fact, go crazy. Come on, Zoltan. We need you to cast Torchlight. Alright. Alright, now let's fall down. What does falling down do for us? It puts us back in this room. Now, wasn't there something else in this room, right? There's a thing, like, we fell down here, but... No? Huh. It must be... Yeah, I'm gonna try this again. Because it's... I'm gonna save here. And I'm gonna look down. Yeah, okay, what if I fall down here? Does this do anything for me? I mean, well, it teleported me, I didn't even interact with anything. But this is a place with enemies. We've got some ogres, just being their usual selves.
Got him.
Another useless long dagger that I'm not too worried about. Where is this enemy? Whoa, where did you come from?
I need help.
Yeah, come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down there, buddy.
Help!
All right, let's get it together. Excuse me?
I need assistance!
Let's try this again. What have I gotten myself into?
I need help. Oh.
Okay, let's run past this guy. Let's. No, your thing is broken. All right. Now let's get it together. Save here. Take down this chieftain. I think we got him because he's gonna. Never mind. All right. That was rough. Wow. Are there more enemies inside here? Of course there are. Of course there are. Why wouldn't there be? Alright. Let's cure some wounds. I'm even gonna cast heroism. Let's cure some more wounds. I do need to raise the Serena's body magic so that she heals. Whoa. I didn't position myself properly for that. Luckily, we were able to take them down. Another ogre chieftain, come on. The one good thing is they do give decent experience. Which is gonna help us out once we get outside. Okay, this is unacceptable. Now, I've been thrown off because where were we going? Whoa. This, I believe, was another option from that central area with all the things to jump down. We can rest. We're in September now. Excuse me? You can't? This is very obviously a door, but I guess we have to get to it from the other side. Okay. Excuse me? Excuse me? What? Oh my god, it's... See, I don't like this gimmick of holes on the floor that you just fall down, because the only way they are effective as traps is because it's such a pain to have to manually look down and then manually have to reset your view. Whereas if you were walking around in real life, you would know instantly if there's a giant hole that you're about to step into. I don't even remember where I was. This feels like...
Not here. We can't rest here.
something new, maybe? No? No. Where have I even gone? Okay, we're in this room now. How does that help us? I think what we did was we jumped across here, right? And then it teleported us. And then somewhere here was where there was a door that yep, here. Okay, maybe we have to fall down here. Does this feel new? Yes, okay, it's opened up a new tunnel for us to explore. And you know what? I said it. I'm leaving all this flailing around inside the video. Like in the video. I'm not gonna be cutting it out because I want you to see how painful this dungeon is. There are people who like it, and for the life of me, I don't understand how you could possibly like this dungeon. It is not a well-designed puzzle. It could have been interesting in a totally different game than this one. But in this game, with these controls, its main challenge comes from its obnoxious incompatibility with the game interface. The fact that you fall down without even realizing you're about to fall. And what? I'm gonna actually go to the central area. So you 2, 2, 2. You have no amber, so somebody did lose amber. I'm gonna check something. So 1, 2, 2, 1. When you teleport us, 1, 2, 2, 1. So nobody lost amber. So we still have all our amber. I'm pretty confused about how that works. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna portal back to New Sarpagol again.
Can we assist you? Luck be with you.
Alright. Let's beacon back to... I think this was the one by the entrance, right? Yeah. Alright, let's fall down again. And I think the only one we haven't fallen inside yet is the one on the north? Maybe? Yeah. Don't even know what this is gonna do for us, but we're going into a new area, which is at least progress of some kind. And more enemies. Goblins we can take down in our sleep. Wizard Eye has run out, that's not good. Let's...
Got him. Got him.
Okay, okay, okay.
That
Whoa.
was too easy.
Oh no, I don't want to click on the stone face. There's another door here. What is this chest about?
Got it.
Okay, this chest has
Very nice.
one of the things we're looking for. It is a crystal skull. I'm just gonna have Roderick hold on to it.
No.
Ah.
We also have a wonder mace.
Aha. Aha.
You can enchant that.
Ah.
Let's have you enchant that right now. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Can you enchant night gauntlets? We'll find out. Nope. And they're broken, so I'm gonna load. Oh yeah, and
I don't know.
+8. Yeah, this is better than yours. Alright. Okay. Oh boy. I'll just get to Alexis. We're not done with this area yet either. Because there are other enemies somewhere. But I think we're gonna have to... So 1, 2, 2, 1. Alright, we still haven't lost Amber. That's good. Have we
Hello.
completed the quest? Oh, somehow we actually did complete the quest. And what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna check something. So... In the original game, there was a bug where you could click on quest over and over again to keep getting more XP.
Greetings and salutations.
It seems that the bug has been fixed, where you only get the XP reward once, which is fine. I wasn't going to exploit it anyway.
Greetings and
But
salutations.
now let's complete the quest properly. Okay. So now that we've completed the quest, I think at this point I'm gonna put this video on pause. And I will be bringing it back once I find out where the remaining enemies inside this area are, because I do intend to full clear it. And the reason I'm putting this part on pause is because if you're playing this game yourself, you might not care about it. So it's not an important objective, unlike completing the quest. So that I feel comfortable enough off-screening. A lot of it is just going to be backtracking. So I'll see you shortly, assuming I'm able to do it in this recording session, which it's possible that I might have to just end the video here and resume next time. But you know what, we'll see what happens. You'll know in an instant, I will know in possibly 1 to 2 hours. So see you in a bit. Alright, so I fell down the eastern hole in that central chamber with all the other pits that you could fall down, and I think this one was one that I hadn't been in. Although there don't seem to be any enemies in it. But it opens up a passageway that we hadn't seen before. And then goes back to a place where we've already been. So false alarm. I'll be back once I have something actually new to show you. Taking the video off pause just to show you that
Not here.
I've been using the rest action as a kind of
Not here.
radar to check how close enemies are. So as you can see,
Not here.
somewhere in this area are some enemies, and I suspect that it's gonna be just a
Not here.
small room full of goblins somewhere,
Not here.
and they're probably just hiding somewhere. I need to see, I'm already
Not here.
too far away from them at that point, so they could be above us. I'm trying to zoom in. They could be above us, they could be below us. What I'm trying to see is there something in here that's unexplored that I haven't been to? So I'm gonna keep trying for a while, and I'll get back to you when/if I've made any progress. Taking things off pause because, as I suspected, there are a couple of goblins inside one of the holes from the big chamber above us. And I can't go back to that chamber directly because... Actually, I'll load the game from before I fell down. It should be this hole, right? The same one, yeah. So I'll show you the chamber. It was this one with these cages in this sort of pattern. Okay. These might be the last enemies in this dungeon. What I'm gonna do is, to the best of my ability, I'm gonna sweep through and I'll see if I find anything. Although a good clue that we've wiped everyone out is that we're no longer hearing enemy sound effects. So I'm just gonna walk around a little, see if we run into anything, and if not, I will declare this dungeon clear. So I'll see you in a bit. Feeling better about this. Alright, this might seem a bit crazy, but I'm in Freehaven now, outside the Guild of Air, because I need to find a particular spell. I am gonna save scum if I don't find it. I'm looking for the jump spell. Because there's one part of the dungeon that I can't seem to get into. I have no idea how to get to it. And I'm gonna keep doing this until I find the jump spell. Come on, man. Shield, no. How many times are you gonna make me do this? Lightning, jump. Here we go. Finally, I'm gonna teach jump to Alexis.
Okay.
And I'll show you what jump does. It launches you in the air a decent amount. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna beacon back to the Hall of the Fire Lord. And I'm gonna try to get back to that place where I'm gonna see if I can jump and get to where I need to go. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. This seems crazy, but I do want to fully explore this dungeon if I can, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I'm back in this big room with the cages, and there's one place in the map that is this place. I can't seem to figure out... Obviously, you're meant to fall down in here, but I don't know which passageway goes there. So rather than trying to, you know, wander around for hours and hours, I'm gonna see if we can jump to it. Oh no. If you jump and you get caught on the terrain, it'll instantly kill your jump. So you have to wait until you reach maximum height before you move forward. And now, where does this lead us? No doubt somewhere... I'm gonna cut that out. No doubt it goes somewhere... Let me save again. Okay. Where is this? Let me... excuse me? Excuse me, what? It sent me through a false... Like, this isn't even meant to be a real hole that you can fall into. I have no idea how you would legitimately access this little part of the map. Aside from doing what I just showed you. So that is a bit alarming that something like this would be in this dungeon. The other thing that alarms me is this part that I haven't gotten fully explored. So I'm just gonna make my way back to this room if I can remember how to get there, and I'll see you once I'm there. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, I'm in here. It was just a matter of walking over this thing. I don't know why it mapped that the first time. And with that, I am going to declare this dungeon fully cleared. It was really annoying. The quest by itself wasn't satisfying either because 2 of those doors were the warded doors. I couldn't even tell which ones they were. At some point we cleared them, we completed the quest, and we didn't even get proper closure because I had no idea which one of those was the point of quest completion. But at some point the quest got completed. At some point the dungeon got fully explored. At some point all the enemies got killed, and that's what matters. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna town portal myself to well, let's go to New Sarpagal, and let's... By the way, I had to rest for one night because the guild was closed. I had to go to Freehaven to buy the jump spell.
Can we assist you?
Just gonna heal Zoltan, heal Alexis.
Be with you.
And with this, we're gonna close off this episode. This weird, long slog of an episode. And I thank you for watching. When you come back, when we come back, I will do some leveling up. I'll sell this stuff, and we will most likely be going into the Frozen Highlands and doing Alexis's promotion quests. The time has finally come to start promoting some members of our party, so I will see you then. So take care.